Hello, hello. So for the one who followed this live streaming from the beginning, what I've had in the past day, because I've code, I've had the reselect library, and also I've had the immutable GS library too. Why I've used reselect is because I want to make sure uh, I'm gonna cache and memorize my value, so I don't need to always uh, like redoing the logic about not the logic, but I don't want my code to need to work when they can just like get the same data as before. So example, if I show you debugger, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. It's if I show you the debugger, you're gonna see some get holding and stuff like that. Get holding and all this value. So each cell here is gonna have the get holding, get total, get amount change. So get holding is this thing here, get total is this thing here, and after that get amount change is this thing here. And as you can see, this is all the call I need to, like all the value I need to parse and make them like work the way I want in my app. But now if I go here and I come back in here, I don't even need to recall again this value. So I have memorized my value, so that's why reselect is really awesome. But as you can see, I'm not using reselect, I'm using reselect. So what is this library? It's because reselect, the thing that's work, it's if you want to make it work with like a list of like many components, you need to like create a function, make map state to props. And the thing is, I was like, I don't want to always do this kind of stuff. So someone have almost like fork this library and make it better. So this is where I create a cache selector finally. And the only thing it changed with the reselect is this thing here, where finally you need to call your function right there already, and you just say like a key to cache the value. So here I just pass the coin. So like I told you too, as I've added a Redux, I've added immutable. So what I've added is Redux process immutable. So I've changed Redux process, and what I've done is I've put my initial state with now a map. So now if you see in my debugger, and I open it, now you can see now my state. Now it's a map where I have many entries. And now by doing this, so I just want to make sure everything is gonna stay immutable. What I've done too is I've created all my reducer. Now I'll record like that. And now the way I've managed it, it's now, as you can see too, I've created my reducer, and now each case gonna call another function like that. So by doing this, I just think it's gonna be easier to scale because I don't gonna get this mess up switch statement. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna do the same here for this logic here. So it's gonna be really quick. So I'm gonna call that. Just check how I've done in the other one. Annual holding. Okay, so I'm gonna say here toggle team. Here where I'm getting the state and the action, and this function here finally gonna take all this logic from here, and that's it. So now what I'm gonna do, it's from here, the only thing I need to do, it's return toggle team, or I'm gonna pass the state and the action, nothing more. And now because flow type is really awesome, action is defined but never used, so I don't need the action. What I was to say, it's flow type is really awesome. So when I pass the action here, then when it came here, it's gonna take my action from my action enums from here, because remember my action are this type of thing now. When I say the same here for toggle search bar, where here I just need the state 2, and I'm gonna just take this logic. And now I'm gonna just return here toggle search bar where I pass the state. Now I can just clean it like that. I just think that maybe my code cleaner, what do you think about that? You can just let me know in the comments. I just think it makes the code smarter. For the one who never really use immutable JS, this way you just make sure that everything is immutable in your app. So like the value don't change, it's always a new value. And I just like it. I was doing this before, like if you follow some of my video, I always do like kind of, like the ... State, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is with immutable, you make it, and that's going to be more performant with big collection. And now what I've done here, it's finally, this is the way you need to get data from an object. Now it's, you need to call the kind of value here. So when I say state that get is search bar show, that's gonna go there, because all work immutable. I'm using a map. So a map, it's like a key and a value. So this is how a map is. So this is a map like that. So when you say get the key, and I'm gonna get a value finally. And now here, as you can see, when I want to toggle a search finally, it's what I do. It's I create a variable here. We're gonna be true or false by doing the difference of what it was here. So it's false now. This thing gonna be true. And now this is how you can change it with immutable, is by doing state that set, and you pass the new value from here. Now by calling that. So it's a state record like that. So this is what I've done in the past, and also I've added now the value. Then now you can add your Bitcoin holding and stuff like that. But I'm maybe gonna use Realm for this. Now what I want to show you is, remember what the reselect I just showed you. It's now when I click here, you see I 0.18% better, $96. And look at that. If I click here, now that I changed that, no, that didn't change yet, because it's 5 minutes. So I'm gonna wait, or maybe I can click here. Yeah, you see now it changed. So you see now I recalculate my stuff. Here the reselect just told me that I recalculate. So now it's 0.01. Now if I come back, look here, I get 0.01. So it changed. This is relay, but this value didn't change, because now if I click on it, look what happened now. I get called. So now that was 0.17 and not 0.13. So now this is what I've done. And also I've added the way you can have your holding and your holding here. So now you can see, like example, someone have 13 Bitcoin right now. He have 53,000 bucks. And now in the past hour, he get an updating of 5. He get finally plus $5.38, because he get 0.01 percent. So this is what I've done. And also, if I want to update everything, I'm gonna just do this, and now I'm gonna recalculate everything, and you see. So the thing about reselect you need to think about, it's reselect never gonna recalculate himself. Is the parent object never gonna update? So it's really good for performance. So now this is what I've added. So now you can really add the value. Example here, I'm gonna say XRP. I'm gonna add maybe like a Ripple. So I'm gonna take Ripple. I'm gonna say I have buy, I don't know, like 30 Ripple, like that. So it's really slow because of the debugger. I'm gonna click send. And now what happened now, it's now if I get back here, now I have 30 Ripple. So 30 Ripple equal $5.47. And in the past hour, Ripple get 1 cent better. And I just follow the pattern. I'm gonna just remove the debugger right now, because you really make my app really slow. So this is the app right now, and I think the performance is really good with Relay right now. It's pretty awesome. I kind of like it with the pagination container. I really start to understand Relay, and it make my life so much easier with all your fetching. Now this is what I've done with the My Wallet. So as you know here, what I've done too, it's here you can see here it's the like the value of the thing. You can also refetch this thing. Here you're gonna have like a graph. I'm gonna change it for in the future for sure, and I'm gonna change all this stuff. Don't worry about that. But now what I've done, it's My Wallet here. So here you're gonna see all your value. Here I think I'm gonna just maybe put some value, like no value, no asset, something like that, when you don't have an asset. And I'm gonna almost have the same cell for here, just to keep track of what you have. After that, you're gonna have the total dollar, who's gonna be the total of all your amount of that, all your amount of asset you have, and you gain in the past hour, etc. What I think too, it's maybe like if you click on it, that's gonna be 24 hours. If you click again, that's gonna be 7 days or something like that. Or maybe I'm gonna just put some again some kind of button here. And now when you click here, this is where you get your wallet with your stuff like that. So I think that just make the wallet a bit better. So here you're gonna get all your stuff, because in the past I was thinking about making that in the scrolling, but now I think it's gonna make more sense this way. So yeah, so this is what I've done in the past weekend. I didn't stream because I didn't have a really good internet in the and also, so I think I have put some to do. Remove team provider, and I remove it. After that, check warning with animation. Okay, no. Here I have, okay, yeah, use formatter. Yeah, this is the thing too. I create a format number library like inside my app finally. Where here finally what I've done, it's I just have some function. We're gonna reformat the number. Here I've put 1000 space. So this 1000 space, I don't take all the credit. I've searched this thing on Stack Overflow. This thing, what it do? Oh, thank you, Ivan, and hello. How are you? So this 1000 space here, what it do finally, it just put a space every 1000, so it's easier to read. So if you go there, you see it's 65 billion 186 million. Also, it's much more easy to read. So this is what I've created here, this 1000 space. So this is the value here. What I've put here, it's because you know, like Visual Studio Code are really smart. So example, if you use this function and you say it's 1000 space, and I just do this, now you can see my comment I just put here. So return a number for giving space, blah, 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 example. So you can put an example. That's going to be this value. So it's really awesome when you want to use many library, like many function in your app. After that, as you know, in variant it's there. Then if I don't have any value, I'm going to get an error who say value is required. So that's going to be the red screen. After that, I've created this function where I need to write some tests. Where this function finally going to just finally change a value to make it a number, a money. What I mean by money, it's gonna just finally give two decimal after the virgule, the finally 2 decimal. Now as you see, like now that changed here, it's 0001 538. Now I click here, it didn't get changed. Yeah, it get changed 0.23, and now you see 0.23. So this is the beauty of Relay. Oh, I'm good too, Ivan. Thank you to ask. And now this function is the toMoney, and this function is money 1000. So what you do is finally take the toMoney and add a 1000 space for this kind of stuff here. And also I've write some tests for this. So I write this with Jest, where I just say some kind of little function finally. Really good to just write your tests for your own project, I think. So here I can just say yarn test. And now I'm gonna run all my tests, and I'm gonna just check everything still work, and you see everything still works. So I have 10 tests. If I want to see the coverage, I think I can say that like that. I'm gonna just get the coverage, and I'm gonna get, yeah, not a lot, but you see, then I can have kind of some tests. Okay, so I have this kind of stuff done, and I have my value. I have this thing done, I have my wallet. Okay, so one thing I need to write test is the toMoney, but I think the toMoney I have write test, so I can remove my to do here. I think the toMoney, it's pretty simple to test. I mean, I just put some value and I just say this is kind of stuff I need to return. Maybe like I can just enter another one. So I'm gonna just say test that dash watch. I don't need to reset it. And I'm gonna just say toMoney. What I want is I want to inspect if I call this function with I don't know, like this value that maybe not, but 89 like that, and the value should be equal to 2.90, I think so. But I'm gonna make it crash first. I'm gonna say 99. I'm gonna make it first. Yeah, it's 90. So my text looks good. Always remember failure test first. Perfect. So I have this thing done. Now I'm gonna need to create a selector for get my total dollar. So what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna just click back here. Oh shit, I need to. So what I need to do, it's now inside my state. I need to get all my crypto in my entities. As you can see, I have all my entities. So this is all my transaction. I have some Ripple in Bitcoin, and this is all my transaction. Now what I'm gonna need to do is to reduce everything from here. So take all my stuff and just sum this thing here. So this is what I'm gonna do, I think so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some selector. I'm gonna just call that wallet. I think I'm gonna maybe change the name for that in the future. I'm gonna just take the same import, this kind of stuff, and also money 1000. I'm gonna need all this stuff. Okay, so here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a selector. I'm gonna just check back all I need. Okay, here I have this function, get asset entities. Okay, here I'm gonna say get cryptos entities. Finally, that's gonna be only this thing. I don't need the props. Can make it pretty simple. Okay. Okay. Here I'm gonna have a const called wallet total amount. Get wallet total amount. Okay. This thing is gonna be a create selector, create cache selector, and in the function, so I'm gonna say get crypto entities. Now this one, finally, what it's gonna do here, I'm gonna have entities. That's gonna be all my entities. So just for testing this thing, oh man. Okay, entities. I'm gonna say entities just for testing this thing. Perfect. I'm gonna take my function. I'm gonna take my function. I'm gonna go to my wallet screen. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna connect here. I'm gonna say, I don't know, like a wallet total amount. Well, I'm gonna just say finally this function where I'm gonna need to import it. And today I code really bad. Don't know what I have, but okay. I'm gonna get this thing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this. Okay. Now if I click here, nothing happened. What I was inspecting, it's when I click here, what I've seen my entities function calling. This thing here. So my entities here don't work. This is what that means, I think so. Or maybe say return 0. I maybe know why. It's because here I need to put state. Then I need to have a key, man. How I can do this. For now, I'm gonna say that I think that's maybe why that didn't get called. No, and what I've done wrong. Man, where is this LOL thing? Get wallet total, I passed the state, so I get call here. This thing still work. I mean, it's my wallet asset. I know that's gonna be the you know what? I'm sure it's because I didn't get call. It's okay. I'm just gonna need Redux here. Pretty sure the other screen I didn't use it anymore. That's the thing. That's why I'm sure. Yeah, you see, I get my entities right there. Sorry, I have something in my. Yeah, I get the entities. We see we get the hello world and the entity. So first thing, I'm gonna maybe just remove this console log. It get me crazy. So get holding. I think it's should be right there. No, right there. No, right there. Get holding. Get total and get amount change. Like that, like this. So now we can have a wide refresh and I get my entities. So perfect. So my entities, it's a map where I'm gonna have entries on it. I've finally my Bitcoin, it's another map. This map is gonna have another 4 entries because this one I have more, but the IOTA here I have only 1 entry. Okay, so that's pretty good right now. This is a really good point. And now, sorry if I'm really bad with Immutable. I mean, I've started work with Immutable GS this weekend, so sometimes it's pretty hard for me to get over it. Not reduce here. I'm gonna need map. So it's almost like the plain JavaScript from what I've seen. So now here I can say coin, and I'm gonna just print every coin. I can remove this thing. So now if I do this, we should supposed to say every coin. Yeah, it's another map. Okay, so pretty good. Now we get every coin. So all that's gonna work. So now I need to think about, I'm gonna have Bitcoin. This one's gonna have a map of many things. So we can have many maps. It's gonna be the same for library. So what I need first is to loop over each one of them, each one of the coin here. This is a map. Oh, I should do a reduce inside of the reduce. Oh, it's gonna be pretty. Map and reduce or to reduce, because I mean if I do a map I can say total amount by default, so that's going to be a number, and by default it's going to be 0. And now what I can do here, I think it's doing coin that reduce here, where I'm going to have each transaction, but it's a reduce. Oh man, I think it's better reduce. And I'm going to do this in 2. I'm going to have here a transaction. And what I'm going to do finally is I'm going to just say total amount plus equal. So finally you do a plus the value of the transaction dot get. And now as you can see, that's going to be get. An entry is going to have an object, and that's going to be price total pay. No. Price Bitcoin. Okay, yeah. I need to get the total of these two things, amount of coin and price by coin multiplied by each. So I need to get here. I'm gonna say const total price equal transaction dot get. I think it's amount of coin. Oh, sorry. Here but I'm gonna need to first thing parse float this thing. Why float is because it can have maybe a decimal. Multiple by parse float. And here I'm gonna say transaction dot get, and now I'm gonna sorry, price Bitcoin. No, that go really bad. This is not what I can do. Cannot use the price Bitcoin here. Why? It's because this is the thing you pay, and not this value. Because you see here, IOTA it's $52, so I paid the IOTA $52, but now IOTA it's $56, 56 cents. You see right there, so it's really not the same price. So now we'll need to get my value, but now what I'm gonna do just to make sure that can be worked, I'm gonna say like each one it's $50. That's it. And now I'm gonna say total price like that. And I'm gonna just at the end here, you just return total amount. And finally here I can just say const total equal. This thing's gonna be a number. And now here you just finally return total. So now, if this thing can work, what we're supposed to see, it's gonna be the total, who don't gonna make any sense, but we're gonna refresh this thing, and we're gonna get an error. I don't need to call the get. Why it's a map? This is what I don't understand. So dude, this is a map. I think I can get from immutable. I can get is map is value map is no. I know I overkill this project, but you know it's for me to learn immutable. Oh, shit. Is okay, no, is immutable maybe. I'm gonna just check if map is map. Maybe that can work. Map is map. False, false. Ah, shit. This is a record. No. What have did wrong? New transaction. I've created a new map. Okay. That's the thing why everything's break, I think. That's the point why everything break, I think. That's really the point. It's now I'm passing this action coin, it's not a map. It's gonna be the object. Oh man. This is the thing. Oh man. That's why. You know what? I'm sure that's why because I was sure that I did something good here. But what? Oh shit! I know why. I'm gonna create. I'm gonna say I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin Cash. I'm gonna say I've bought two, so and I'm gonna send. Oh man, that's the thing. And I'm so bad with immutable. That's crazy. So for my transaction here, it's an object. Okay, I'm following here. The thing is here, my wallet. Finally, I can just say this thing should be coin is immutable in our here. I'm gonna say coin. Like that. True. Okay, here you see I've get my map. True. Coin is immutable here. The thing it's here. Why I don't have access to the is immutable. Did it just brand new or no? I mean, I can just update this thing. Hey, Ro. I mean, I'm not sure about Windows. I never have a Windows in my life almost. I think I've used a Windows like 10 years ago. I just think Genymotion, you need to make sure then you have your ABS set up. Let me check a bit on the web. Sorry about that. I never have Windows, so. Do you talk about the debugger of React Native or the React Native debugger, like the Electron app? I mean, I'm gonna keep this way for now. I think maybe I'm gonna need to. So finally here, that's gonna just follow it. Just here, we don't have to get the. And now here I can do this, do that, do this, do that. Here I can have to do make sure the transaction it's a map. Maybe I can just take this thing and put it too on my crypto here. Like that. So now here I'm gonna just check for my if I go to my wallet and I search for my wallet should have a total amount with a map. What is that, man? Why this thing become a map? I mean, why is flow type? Here I can maybe say total. It's supposed to go there like that. Total. What the heck is going on? You know what? I think I'm gonna just take this thing. Total amount maybe. Okay, here I have a total 17,000. So do that makes sense. That's the thing. I mean, no, that don't make any sense. Oh yeah, that can make sense because I see everything worth $50. So if I have 13, 21, 13, 13, 13 plus 9, it's 22, plus 13 is 52, plus 300, 352, 352 multiplied by 50. 17, 600, 17, yeah, that makes sense, perfect. I think it's now this number here. now this thing. Total asset 10. I think it should have supposed to have. No, it's not there. It's total amount. Boom. That's it. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna remove that for now. So here, what I'm gonna need to do too, it's get price for each coin at this moment. Oh, man, that's the thing now. It's my it's because of relay. Not, I like it, but I'm not that good with it. Yes, all this video are always saved by YouTube. I don't do nothing. I've seen that the first time I've done it. So I think it take like 1 hour to be processed at the end. So it should be there at midnight when I'm gonna finish around 10:30. Perfect. Yeah. I hope you can learn a bit. Like I learned a lot in this live streaming. This thing right now is just. I know how to do this if I was using just plain Redux. Another thing is about relay. It's I need to get the cash value. I need to get the cash value of the price right now, right there. Finally, I really need to get the cash. Like I have no choice right now. Really get cash from Curry. Like with Apollo, I know how to do this, but the thing is, fetching data, yeah, client catching, okay. Oh yeah, for a personal project. So I need to get my cash. Caching a graph. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think React Native is built for this kind of project. Like where you just read like JSON data and you have a list of stuff like Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like this. relay that store that gets store data. So if I look to my relay, I think I've created a store. Get cache right there. I'm gonna just check if this thing can work. Yes, GraphQL is kind of easy. It's with Apollo relay. It's kind of hard. Apollo GraphQL is pretty easy. Get stored data maybe. Oh boy. Ah, everything right there. But man, for sure that don't make any sense. Well, here I've created my cache. Finally, take I think it's 30 minutes. 30. So 1,000. So 300 minutes. So 300 minutes. It's what it's 4 4 hour, 5 hour. New. Now here I have my cache. So I'm gonna get my cache respawn. Okay, so this is what I have right here. Operation name variable. If query cache, blah blah blah. Okay, so from what I've seen right now, it's I'm gonna need to save the crypto ID. I think. Did I? And I need to save the crypto ID. Okay. So this is a thing I'm gonna do right now. When I'm gonna save. Okay. When I'm gonna save my crypto right there. I'm gonna get action.coin. Okay. So my action.coin. So inside cryptos here, I missed something. And this is my holding data. Okay, so I'm gonna first thing change my data. So for my holding data, where I'm gonna see, oh, I have already the ID, but what is the ID? The ID is this thing, Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm gonna say crypto ID. This thing's gonna be a string, but now I'm gonna change this ID here to be a string too. But and name is gonna be a string. The thing it's now, all my crypto gonna work now. It's when I'm gonna add a coin here. I'm gonna say that crypto ID, and now also have, oh man, I'm gonna need to change a lot of why I've done that. I think it's not my other selector. I mean, this one I can keep the ID. It's gonna be unique. Maybe not. We're gonna see. Okay. So now when I'm gonna add another thing, I'm gonna add some Litecoin, or I buy 50. Gonna add this. Now I'm gonna have undefined. I have the name ID, and crypto ID is not passed here. Yep. Why did I miss my stuff? In my reducer, it's gonna be crypto ID. I mean, it's this crypto ID right there. Oh, you know why? It's because when I had it, okay, surely be there on submit. Click on coin right there. You see right there? Here that would be ID. Now here I'm gonna have crypto ID who's gonna be selected crypto, that crypto ID. But this selected crypto ID, it's not there. So where does my selected crypto came? So selected crypto is gonna be a coin. And my coin, I get my coin coming in from my model, I think. In my model, I have the ID here. Okay, this one I need to pass the ID here. If I pass the ID here, I'm gonna need to run my relay watch. So now it should be good on this thing here. Dot ID. Now I have it. Now here I get any. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, I get some any value, so now I should go change that into my data. Where I can say any now. Now by doing this, what I get as any too. I think it's gonna be crypto ID. Crypto ID is gonna be any too. Price Bitcoin is gonna be any. So crypto ID is gonna be any. Hey, it should be good now. So now if I refresh this thing and I go there and I say now which one I don't have boy, maybe I'm gonna say name boy 5. I send that. Now I'm gonna get crypto entities name with the price pay blah blah blah, and I have my ID right there. So this is the important part for relay. my logic don't gonna work. You know why? Because the thing is, the price I'm gonna get there, need to follow the real price of the like of the thing you have. But the thing is, um, I don't fetch the 100 by default at the beginning at a pagination, so I'm gonna need to manage that too. I have maybe one other idea. It's this wallet gonna have its own query for really query, who's gonna fetch like I've done with my AdCoin model, like like this thing I've done right there when I click here and I can choose a crypto. But this thing, as you can see here, I'm fetching like the 100 crypto right there, okay? But I don't know if you see what I'm gonna do. It's finally this page right there gonna fetch all my 100 coin I've saved in my Redis cache, and it's gonna only take the amount, because like my graphical right there. So right now this is what I can get, but now what I will need finally it's gonna be only like this kind of stuff, maybe percent change 7-day and percent change 24-hour, and that's gonna be only what I'm gonna need right there. No, I don't even need that. What I need here is gonna be just the price USD. So that's it. You see right there. This is what I'm gonna need. I just need to have the price. That's it. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove this cache, and also in my selector I can pass prop. So I think I can finish that for tonight before 10:30. Here. Okay. Can remove that. Can remove this thing. So here I'm gonna get some props too. So this is what I'm gonna do. Perfect. Okay, so how I'm gonna manage that is I'm gonna go. Oh, you like my team? Yeah, my team is material palanite. Material palanite. So I think if I go there and I search material palanite, this thing right there. You do 1-2 for operator mono. $20 and I finish that. So my wallet, right there. Wallet headers. So wallet headers. Wallet tab. We'll take wallet asset. Wallet asset. So this one's gonna be the one where I need to do with relay. Okay. So what I'm gonna use for relay is gonna be the fragment container. Yeah, so I'm not quite experienced too much with relay, so I always need to check back what I've done. Because you see, man, look at all the stuff you need to do. So here you need to have a create renderer, and so I'm gonna just open my own screen on my other screen finally. Oh yeah, row. Sorry if I don't tell your name really right. I'm French, so my accent sometimes it's really so. Hey, I don't know. I mean, it's my personal project, so I go I try to go the fastest as I can. So I have the so I go. I just need the fragment container. I mean, so here what I can say. So all you work with relay finally, it's you. I'm gonna save this one. So what I'm gonna do, it's here. You need to import from a relay. So React relay. I think it's frag. It's React relay or yeah, a relay runtime. React relay. So it's gonna be create container. What is fragment container? Sorry. Hey Sam. Hey Sam. Yeah, I get. I don't know why I don't have anymore my autocomplete from Visual Studio Code. Okay. So I need to do this. After that, here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say const wallet. Oh man, I'm not even in the good screen, man. Wallet asset I need to go. Okay. I'm gonna say const wallet asset connected equal this thing. Now here what I can say it's const fragment container equal create fragment container, where here you pass your screen like that. After that, from what I remember, it's you put your GraphQL. Yeah, GraphQL right there. And now here, what do you say? Almost like this same one here. So this fragment right there. But this one that need to have the same name as your screen. Here I need that. And I'm gonna need the price USD. And maybe the crypto ID. Like that. I need every damn. So I don't even need this connection here, I think. I mean, I don't need that. I don't need this thing. Like that. And now here I can export default. I'm gonna need to import my create renderer coming from my relay util. Create renderer. Oh, here gonna take my fragment container. Fragment container. And now here, what I need to pass to, it's only the query. So this is what I need to pass. One sec. Do I pass that inside an object? Yeah. And I need no params here. So I don't need nothing here. And I say wallet asset query, same here, and this thing need to be the same name here. So now we're gonna check if that work. So something you don't generate. Ogno fill edge on type viewer. I'm gonna need this connection, I think so. So I'm gonna need to have this connection right there. Oh man, I don't gonna complicate myself. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this crypto here. And now it's like it work now. Oops, something went wrong. Nice. Okay, now it works. Thing it's I don't think I need to have this thing now. See, I don't need this thing. My query get out from here. This thing, do I need that? I mean, I get my renderer from here. And I don't think I'm gonna need this thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just recall it. Yeah, it looks like it worked now. So now I'm gonna get all my stuff, but now what I want to show you, it's now what I can get from here. And wallet asset. Now what I can get from here, it's now I can call on my get total amount here. I can call my props too. And here I can just call my props from here. So why I'm doing this, it's now what I can do. It's so finally what that means, it's my selector of my wallet here. This one gonna have access to the props too. So what I can say, it's maybe saying like cons get cryptos I'm gonna say just crypto, and you're gonna see what I mean. It's now here I'm gonna have the props, and what I'm gonna just say, it's return learning the props, just because I want to go fast here. And now not here but here, here. So here I'm gonna have cryptos. Okay. Now I can just say log crypto. Yeah, and I'm making an application live. Yeah. Oh yeah, will be. Yeah, Carlos the dog always like that. I have a small little dog, and you know, small little dogs always make this sound. So now if I do this, what I mean, it's now if I'm fetching here, I should see my cryptos. Do we work? Oh my god, look at this. And now I get my viewer and my crypto and my edge, where I get all my item with the node and the price. Boom, 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 right there. So now here I can say get crypto, so that's going to be from viewer. And this is viewer cryptos edge. Oh, sorry, man. Viewer cryptos. And now you see, so what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get crypto price. Look at that. I'm gonna say get crypto. Okay, okay, yeah. Get crypto that edge, like that. And now if I'm refreshing my screen, now look what's gonna happen. I get my array right there. Okay. Okay, you see now the thing. So now what I can do, man, that's gonna be so bad, I think, in performance, but I have no choice at all. So now here I'm gonna say cons price equal cryptos, that's fine. So that's gonna be an array. So here I'm gonna do that fine, where I'm gonna have an item, and what I'm gonna do is item that cursor equal my transaction dot crypto that ID. So that's gonna be the same. No, that's not gonna be the shit. Okay, I know. So that's gonna be item that node dot ID equal this thing, and what I want is to give me back the price USD. Okay, so now we're gonna just check price. If my code go well, price equal price. Ah man, comma right there. Now I can refresh. And now if it work, nope. Crypto ID or ID. ID. You know why? It's maybe because the ID changed here. I get this thing. So I'm gonna check for the name. People, Litecoin, dash, name. Okay, we're gonna check in the state, crypto entity name, ID, Q3. Oh, I know why. It's because this one don't have an ID. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just purge my I'm gonna purge my thing here. Values require. Shit. Home screen. Coin. I should have money 1000, I think. Not there. It's gonna be on. Yeah, it's gonna be there. When I break up this up. This thing is good. It's not the thing. The thing is gonna be in my selector on my coin. On my crypto. Why is it money 1000 here? I have no holding, so I'm supposed to return nil from my wallet that GS29. 29. Total amount here. I'm gonna just say, 0. Okay. Now I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna say I buy 1 Bitcoin. Price on the phone. Okay, well now I think that's gonna work. So what that means, it's now I have 3,000. Yeah, you see the price. So now I'm gonna buy some Ethereum right there. I'm gonna buy 20 Ethereum. Okay, I'm gonna save it, and now you see I got 9,000 because 20 Ethereum give me 5,000 bucks. Now I'm gonna just need to check that when the value is gonna change. And now I just think I get some weird thing. It's this crypto stuff here. I don't really know why it's get called this selector here, get wallet. Right there, I think get called because the crypto get re-involved every time you go to another. Maybe I can check for that. This thing is gonna really need to be checked for performance. After that, here what I can maybe check, it's this thing here. What I can maybe return is gonna be. Oh man. I mean, this thing I don't even need to return the thing. I mean, it's. I think I'm gonna have. Okay, so now you see. So I have the price right there. Yeah, I need that. So now we're gonna check 9,800 bucks right there, 40%. I'm gonna need to wait 5 minutes to change because I have a Redis caching work for 5 minutes. After that, what I like about that, it's now I can change this thing after that and use the real value you have. Really, really bad what I've done for my. But I mean, if you know about JavaScript, you know then if I use find like I do here, at least that's gonna stop. So all find work, it's looping over your element, and at the time you find something, it stop. So at least if I have 100 elements, I'm gonna always have 100 elements. So and that I don't think that's gonna be n. How you say that, like n plus one, something like that, because my loop it's not complete. Just if example it's the 100, like it's the last item, you're gonna go over that 100. But here you stop at the time. You start right when we find it. So I'm gonna just keep track of this thing. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna go to my take my picture of what I've taken. If I find again. So that was the price. And that was the other price. Okay. Now if I click on one, I'll just remove the debugger for now. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes. It's long. I just want to see then if this value here update, my wallet's gonna update. You're gonna see what I mean. It's long. Also, yeah, I would like to have my percent with 2 number at the end, so this is something I'm gonna need to do, but not today. So the plan is this value here change when I'm gonna apply this, and this 2 value gonna change, not the other one. When you're gonna work, so here what I'm waiting, it's 14 change right there. Arrow, bye. Have a good night. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Okay, you see dot 3. I'm gonna go back. Dot 3 change. $1 change. So the price here has changed. And now if I click to my wallet, so I'm supposed to have lost $4 from here. Boom. Oh man, that worked. And now you see, so now if I update everything now, value is required. Oh my CoinGS 244.42. 244.42. Inside CoinGS. Oh, I go 244. Selector get amount change. So you see here. So that's the thing here. We get a problem. And crypto.gs 57. So that wouldn't be the same. So get amount change right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go to my format money 1000 right there. CoinGS 244. So Okay, I see something. It's here. I'm gonna need to have the math abs. Now it should be good. What? Maybe it's on everything. Okay, I'm gonna check something here. If math abs person change equal 0, return nil. Okay, now I think it's gonna work. So what mean math abs? It's if it's -0 or 0 is gonna work on both. So that means I think it's this thing. It's pretty strange why I get percentage change here as 0. Maybe before it was like that, but here I should keep track of this. So yeah, but I mean, by doing this, I think I'm gonna be good. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, the repo is gonna be in the description. Again, I've put the link of my Discord channel if you want to join. I mean, it's a place where you can ask questions about the tutorial you get on my YouTube channel, or if you have any other question. And I hope you enjoy, and please subscribe if you want to get other schedule of my streaming. I think I'm gonna maybe stream again Wednesday or tomorrow night early. So again, almost the same hour. So hope you enjoy it, and we're gonna talk maybe tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.